everybody else. So, yeah.
So let's talk about celebrity trash talkers. Is there any celebrity that has the worst trash talking on the court? Maybe they're sitting courtside.
Drake and Travis Scott.
Tip-off coming up.
Good evening, Kevin. Well, last season, Paul George had a homecoming. He said, as a kid, I pictured
What a story. David, thank you. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Matthews out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Harrell in at center. And for the Clippers, we've got Marcus Morris. Played over a decade in the NBA. Is there an opening day that you remember most that sticks out in your mind?
No doubt. The very first time I put on that Knicks jersey, you know, your rookie year, the game was in Orlando. I got to play 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, especially on a really good team. And it was an awesome experience. That was a moment you had dreamt of your entire life if you grew up wanting to play basketball, man, and I was pumped.
That's a great story. Schroeder off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Cobb dishes to Beverly. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Kuzma slams it in.
So long, so mobile. I love watching Kuzma get out on the break and execute like this.
Here's Kennard. And the rejection by James. Schroeder, the 19-footer, is on the money.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
From deep, George. Here's Junior, rejected by Gasol.
You got to be wary of Gasol. I mean, he's good at using his length to turn away shots.
Schroeder looking over the floor. Back to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Kennard. Here's Junior. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they uncover.
Jackson, he's checked in for Paul George. Markieff Morris is checked in for the Lakers. The Clippers shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Lakers trail by 10. James outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 7-point differential.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Goes back up. And Junior with the layup. Junior's got 7. And this, the first action for Junior in the NBA. A lot, Greg, to like about the future for this young player.
All the hard work and grind that Junior's put in his whole life, it's all led to this moment. Without a doubt, this is something he'll never forget.
And he gets it back. Kuzma, that's good. Clippers leading by 7. Jackson looking it over to the middle. Junior. And Junior throws it down.
You can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Junior's gotten it done so far from the field tonight, making 4 of his 6 attempts. For 3, Caldwell Pope. The second chance effort. And LeBron with the layup. He's got 9.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Down low, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
Clippers shooting it very well as they shake off the rust here early. 54% from the field. Inside, here's Jackson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's LeBron. A shot missing. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Clippers lead by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
For me, it's super cool.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin here for the Clippers guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Oh, the defense spinning in circles. Hard to cover all that ground.
We've got Patrick. Oh, he delivers that with force.
I cannot believe that. Oh, I love to see how Jackson runs the offense, keeping his eyes moving so he can set up his guys with the pass.
Lakers trail by 11. James looking around. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Junior's got 7 rebounds in the game. Greg Jr., as you know, taken in this year's draft. He didn't last long on the board, and this team jumped on the chance to draft him.
There are a lot of high upside players in the draft, but none more so than Junior. He's an athletic monster and could end up being the best player of this class.
James against Beverly. James kicks to Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist in this one.
Embracing the chance to step up there. Love watching Kuzma knock down the revenge 3-ball.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Gasol passes to Kuzma. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
And the Clippers call time here.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Here's Schroeder. Kuzma outside. Off target from 3-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. George against Kuzma. Outside for Caldwell Pope. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Junior throws it down. And Junior coming into the NBA from college ball wasn't the top recruit from his class, Greg, but he showed what he can do.
Junior had some fantastic performances during his college career. Nobody was quite sure where he would land in the draft. This team's convinced that he can be a factor in the NBA.
And there's no real answer for Caldwell Pope in pick and roll sets. He can beat you with the shot outside or his quickness inside.
Beverly looking around. Junior dishes to Beverly. Now, here's Junior. Defended by Gasol. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol. The Clippers have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. And the first one at the line is good.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Kuzma, that's good.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Beverly, the pass. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And here's Schroeder. And the layup is good. Schroeder's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And with as many 3.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kawhi, you seem to be so at ease out there. How much is that helping you?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tune swap here for the Clippers. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Marc Gasol's checked in for Harrell. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Wesley Matthews. Taking a look at the Lakers. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Gasol at the 5, roaming the paint. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys are hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. 1:02 left in the third quarter, and Morris throws it down.
Wow. The size of Morris helps him down low, especially when he decides to sky high for the dunk.
To the inside, Junior, and Junior throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Kuzma, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. When Kuzma first entered the league, the Lakers were a rebuilding team. Now, Greg, he's one of the more experienced pieces on this team.
And Kuzma's made the most of it, switching to a learning role, tries to absorb as much as he can from the vets, and he does everything he can to pick their brain and improve on those little things in terms of championship caliber basketball. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And Junior throws it down.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Kuzma against Kennard. Kuzma outside. From deep, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
And how about the intensity on display from Cobb? This guy gets after it on defense.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And meanwhile, Frank Vogel talking to his team.
Shrink the floor when you're on the...
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Junior's out there with Batum. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And yes, it's good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over, because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. On the wing, Batum, guarded by Kuzma. And that one hits back iron.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And Junior throws it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Caldwell Pope outside. The shot comes out, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Batum with the 3, rebounded by Dudley. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Kuzma kicks to Cook. Passes it to Morris. Shoots over Batum, and the Lakers with another miss. Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Junior, rebounded by Dudley. Lakers shooting has been wayward so far, only 37% from the floor. Here's Cook. Here's Morris. Out to Kuzma. Jacks up a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. Junior's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Kennard. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Now the pass to Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here is Cook, guarded by Jackson. Cook, good. Cook's got his first points of the night.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.